Hello viewers, welcome to another brand new episode of our English classroom. In this channel, you can get several videos on grammatical topics along with spoken English materials and also some presentation skill developing videos. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the latest updates. So I have already started a series on subject-verb agreement, one of the most important topic of having a good skill of syntax. So if you want to become a good writer, when you want to write any sentence flawlessly, you must have this knowledge of subject and verb agreement. And often in different competitive exams, some questions may come from this sector, whether to evaluate your grammatical skill. So let's get started. Well, our today's topic is antecedent, one of the confusing topic and one of the most important topic of subject-verb agreement, because it is confusing. I will tell you later, but first let us know about what is actually antecedent is. When the subject of the verb is relative pronoun, well, we know there are 8 types of pronouns and one of them is relative pronoun. Usually the WH words like who, whom, which, that, these words actually we use them as relative pronoun when we use them as a linking word of main clause and subordinate clause. We call them relative pronouns. Okay, so let's talk about it. When the subject of the verb is relative pronoun, verb agrees with the person and the number of the antecedent of the relative pronoun. So here we are talking about that if your subject contains a relative pronoun, obviously there will be another noun and pronoun before it. Otherwise, a relative pronoun cannot make its meaning. Well, we all know about a very common word, WHO, who. And it is a WH word. We can make questions with this word, like who is the English teacher? Okay, so this is a question, and here who works like a pronoun. But we can also use this same word as a relative pronoun, usually like the boy who has made a good result is my elder brother. Look at this sentence. Here I have told that the boy who has made a good result. So here the word who came right after the noun boy. So here the word is a relative pronoun. Okay, so in this case the main verb of the sentence will not going to follow this relative pronoun. Rather, the main verb will follow the noun or the pronoun that has come before this relative pronoun. Okay, so here we'll look at some example, and before that, this is the meaning of the antecedent. I repeat the word antecedent, noun or pronoun before any relative pronoun. And usually relative pronouns are who, that, which, even whom. So in every situation, if there is a noun or a pronoun before the relative pronoun, that noun or pronoun is the antecedent of that relative pronoun. The very simple thing. Okay, so let's take the first example. I. This is the subject, actual subject. I who. Here the word who is the relative pronoun of the pronoun I. So here the main pronoun is I, and who is actually the relative pronoun of the pronoun I. Now the point is, what person or number is who? Usually we consider who as third person. It can be singular, it can be plural, but who is originally third person and most often it is considered as singular. But in this situation, the verb, it is am over here. So what happened actually? The verb of this sentence, it didn't follow or it didn't agree with the pronoun who. Rather, it agreed with the pronoun I, and I is called the antecedent of relative pronoun who. So this is our today's topic, that relative pronoun, if it appears at the subject position, or if it appears before a verb, the verb will not going to agree with the relative pronoun. Rather, the verb will agree with the noun or pronoun before it, and this noun and pronoun is called the antecedent. So the solution is I who am to take care of the family, not is. Number 2, he who is my friend should stand by me. So here the verb is agreed with the pronoun he, not with the pronoun who. Clear? Number 3, you who are the owner of this house should maintain cleanliness. Here the verb are. Why? Because our subject or the main pronoun is you, and are agrees with the pronoun you, not with who. Okay? So in example number 1, I is the antecedent of who. In the example number 2, he is the antecedent of relative pronoun who. In number 3, you, it is the antecedent of the relative pronoun who. Number 4, the people. So obviously people is a plural noun. Who were waiting outside had gone. So in the sentence, the verb were agreed with the plural noun people. Number 5, this is the bed, this is the boy who is my friend. Same thing happens over here. Is, this is the verb, and it agreed with the singular noun, the boy. Number 6, these are the boys who were my friends. Here the verb are agreed with the plural noun, the boys. So these are the rules of antecedent. Okay, so whenever you will encounter such a sentence where you will get an antecedent and a relative pronoun, be careful when you are using the correct verb. The verb must agree with your antecedent, not with the relative pronoun. Hope this video will help you a lot. So keep watching my channel and see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.